first superset of today's workout is highlighted in orange. We're gonna be starting off with our single leg squat. So you're gonna grab a dumbbell, you're gonna put it right at your chest. You're gonna make sure that you take one step away from the bench, feet are together. You're gonna pick one leg up off the ground. Opposite leg is gonna stay in contact with the ground. You're gonna go 1, 2, 3 on the way down and drive up for 1, hold 1. We're knocking out 12 to 15 per leg. If you do need an option, you can always go body weight and you can always put the opposite heel on the ground. Knock that out as you're going down. Remember, 3-second countdown, and if you need to, drop the weight when you come up and use both legs to stand. Going into the second exercise of our superset, we're gonna be doing our single arm close grip chest press. We're following the same tempo. So we're gonna go ahead and lay back. We're knocking out 8 to 10 per arm, elbows tucked in. We have the weight sitting right by our torso. Press up for 1, hold 1, 1, 2, 3 on the way down, and then drive it back up. So again, nice and controlled on the lowering part of the movement. If you need an option, you can go ahead and just go lower on weight. Going into the second superset, that's gonna be highlighted in green. We're gonna be starting off with some assisted pull-ups. Now, if you're in a commercial gym, you'll be able to find an assisted pull-up machine. The more load you add, so the more weight you add on this assisted pull-up machine, it's gonna be easier for you. If you take away load, it's gonna be harder. You're gonna be pulling more of your own body weight. Today, I'm gonna be showing you with some resistance bands. So if you're in a personal gym and you have some resistance bands, you can always use these as well. So you're gonna wanna have a stool or something to stand on. We're gonna be following a slow tempo for the eccentric portion. You can straighten out your legs. You're gonna start in a locked out position. Palms are facing forward. You're gonna drive up for 1, hold 1, 1, 2, 3 on the way down. Make sure that you're reaching full lockout so that you can really retract the shoulder blades. Again, nice, slow, and controlled on the way down. Now, of course, depending on the resistance that you're using in the band, depends on how difficult this exercise is and how much weight you're pulling of your own. The second exercise we're gonna be doing is our side plank clamshells. So you can do this on the bench or you can do this on the floor. It's up to you. You're gonna be having your elbow directly underneath your shoulder. You're gonna make sure that one knee stacked over the other. What you're gonna do is drive your hips up, opposite leg goes up towards the ceiling, nice and controlled on the way down. So it's 2 seconds up and 2 seconds down. You don't have to hold at the top of the movement or the bottom. For this one, you're gonna be knocking out 8 to 10 per leg. Moving on to our final exercise of today's workout is your kettlebell swing. So what you're gonna do for the stance for this, you're gonna go wider than shoulder width, toes are slightly pointed out, chest is up nice and tall. You can start with the kettlebell on the ground. You're gonna squat down, roll your shoulders back. You're gonna hinge at the hips, so push the hips back, then drive the hips forward. Make sure that you're keeping some strong lats in your upper back. You can keep your spine neutral. Your option for this one, if it's a little too explosive for you, you can always go into a kettlebell deadlift. So you're gonna have your feet more at a narrow stance. You can grab 1 to 2 kettlebells, roll your shoulders back. You're hinging at the hips, push your hips forward, squeeze your glutes, control the weight on the way down. For this one, you're doing 10 to 15 reps.